Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, fellow losers. We're doing the coffee time again because it's really popular. It's not popular at all. But hey, we're enjoying it. You and me, we're enjoying it. Just us guys, yeah. So what's on the Daily Mail website today? Oh, apparently in an LBC interview. LBC is a radio station, which I tend to have on in the background. Cressida Dick. Why you know Cressida Dick? If you know about her, that's a funny joke. She's head of the Met Police, and she says in regards to Prince Andrew, Randy Andy himself, that no one is above the law. She was questioned on the Prince Andrew case, and she said, no one is above the law, she said. No one. Except Cressida Dick. Because remember, she's the one that executed the kill instruction on Jean-Charles Menendez and had an innocent man shot dead. That was her. People always forget that. And she ended up being the head of the Met Police. And she's overseen disaster and disaster. It's like Khan, We always employ and promote people who are completely unfit for office. And you wonder, are they, is it backhands? Have they got compromising photos of their bosses? You do wonder how these people do it. They made her a bloody dame now as well. And you go, Jesus Christ. But apparently no one's above the law. I think she must have winked. It was a radio interview. Maybe she went, yeah, whatever you say, Cressida. Oh, why you know Cressida Dick? Her father and mother had a sense of humour when naming her. This is a web. Again, I'm riffing. Apparently, there's a new website that uses deep fake AI that allows you to digitally undress women, men too, I'd imagine. It's called Deep Sukibi, and apparently you can just put in a photo, and it will use AI and strip your victim. And there's nothing that anyone can do to stop this website. Now you get these kind of AI sites now. There's one that on your phone that allows you to like age or de-age you and whatever. They do this stuff, and this is a new thing. But the whole deepfake thing is a real issue, especially in the porn side of things. And I know a lot of celebrities. I think Scarlett Johansson is among one of them, who's spoken out about this kind of thing. Now, I checked the site out purely for research purposes. But they want you to pay. So I went, oh. But I looked at it, seriously, and it just looks like it's one of those places that's going to harvest your data. It looks like one of those dodgy Russian, Chinese AI type things. And I wouldn't go near that place. I wouldn't, that's not a good idea. And who pays for porn? Who pays for porn these days? The internet's free. It's free everywhere. 2 clicks away from filth. But anyway, that's a thing now. It'll probably I imagine it will be closed down. But I think it's a cover for credit card fraud or whatnot. Remember, folks, some of these websites are incredibly sketchy. And that's how cons work. They lure you in with the promise of something. So that's it. Well, this is a top story. What does your toenail say about your health? Yes, we're going there. Mainly because there's a picture of a toenail. There's a toenail here, right? I'm gonna use the Daily Mail picture. See that toenail? See, it says consignal fungal nails, diabetes or psoriasis, and my big toe is a bit like that. You see, I should have seen this article first. Well, you want to see my big toe? Oh, wait a minute. Now, this toe, I bruised it. I'm going to take my sock off. I don't know if I'll be able to get out to the camera. I could end up kicking over the coffee. But this toe, I don't know if you can you see that toe? I bruised it. I kicked the door and I don't feel anything. But you can see, look, you can see it's a little bit yellow, isn't it? But yeah, I bruised it. Because I can't feel anything in my toes. Neuropathy, thanks for playing. I kicked it was either the door or the leg of the chair. I can't remember because I didn't feel it. And it was only when the bruise came up on my toenail that I realised what had happened. But yeah, Daily Mail could have saved my life. And it was GCSE results day today, and everyone got record results. Well done. Well done. Even though you didn't actually take an exam and it was all like predicted grades, but hey, we need all the kids need all the help they can get. You know, it's been a pretty rough time for them, so you know you can't really criticise them. Of course, you know, technically they didn't actually do the exam. You know, if you want to be a sour puss about it, you know, didn't really do the exam because it was all predicted. But hey, well done. Well done, everybody. Well done. Well done. What did they do? Or was it just the A-levels they didn't take? No, they were axed as well. GCSE were axed as well. Of course, in my day, we didn't have GCSEs. I'm O-level and CSE stock. And I was looking, because there are sites that you can actually put in your CSE results, and it gives you a comparative GCSE grade. Now, I always thought I did really bad at maths, because I didn't do O-level math. I did CSE math, I think. Sounds about right. It was a long time ago. Dinosaurs roamed the earth. But I got a 2. And that's like a fail. But when I put it into this website, it said I got a B. That's the result. That's not bad. There you go. I was never very good at maths. I mean, I'm good at maths, but when it starts doing algebra and stuff like that, my brain just kind of, you know, just leaps out of my head. Where are we? Let's find a funny story. I don't think there are. Any funny stories. There are pretty miserable stories on here today. Mind you, I don't know if you've been following the story of Geronimo. He's an alpaca, and he's got a death sentence. What did he do? Did he attack a small child? No. The TB rules and the Department of Farming and Rural Affairs. Is it DEFRA? Is it still DEFRA? They want him shot dead because he might have TB, and them's the rules. And they're going to they're mounting webcams up, so they're going to keep him under an eye, keep an eye on him, so he doesn't get shot. It's like going to be assassin. It's like Day of the Jackal, but with an alpaca. But Keir Starmer, National Theatre of Brent, came out yesterday and said, "Well, them's the rules, Gov." And I thought, there's another reason not to vote for you. If that alpaca identified as a guinea pig, you'd say he was fine. But no, I've got your number, Starmer. I've got your number, Starmer. I'm not voting for you. But yeah, COVID news next week. Self-isolation school bubbles will be axed, and if you get pinged, you'll be asked to take a COVID test and wear a mask instead. And they reckon that when it comes to schools, that they weren't a great big petri dish generating COVID. Well, we know that because when the kids went to, kids were at school and Verity never tested once because, I've got a feeling some of those kids were, fixing the tests with lemon juice because you can do that and make them go positive. So schools are maybe they can shut the windows now. Again, my daughter's school, they made sure all the windows are open and they had to eat their lunch outside in the cold. Thankfully, I think was it from January to March we were on lockdown again. So she missed that. But she had to do it before Christmas, stand out in the cold, eating her lunch. And I thought, I wanted to ask the teachers, do you lead by example? Do you? No, because they're all rotten hypocrites. Meanwhile, Sicily recorded the highest temperatures in Europe of 48 degrees. Excellent. Well done, Sicily. Well done. What, we're supposed to be scared because of global warming? Talking about it for like 70 years. 70 years. And what do the people who control all this stuff do? They blame us little people for it instead of actually solving the problem. It's not our fault. I know there. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back in the room? I do love it when OBS does that. It just disconnects for no reason. Good that. Still trying to find some nice stories, but no, there's nothing. You're pretty miserable. But I've got a funny one. I've got a funny one from the other week that I saved. Where are we? Don't worry. Where did it go? Here we are. This is a. We'll end with another fast food story after our KFC stack burger story yesterday. This is Ksenia Ovchinnikova from Russia. Yeah, that name just dripped off the tongue, didn't it? She's suing McDonald's in Russia. And why? Why would Ksenia Ovchinnikova, why would she sue McDonald's? Maybe she burnt herself with hot coffee. Maybe one of their hot apple pies scalded the inside of her mouth. Or maybe she slipped over on a wet patch. No, none of that happened. She's suing them because she saw an advert for, what was it? Well, she saw a McDonald's advert, obviously for a tasty burger. And it caused her to break her fast because she is a strict Christian and she broke her fast. And so she ended up ordering a burger from the nearest McDonald's. And she decided to give up meat for Lent. And yeah, so now she's suing them 1,000 rubles, which is about a tenner. I think it's probably about a tenner. Do you think she'll win? Do you think she'll be successful in her claim? I don't know. But that is how daft the world is these days. Thank you for joining me. Exodus is in, he's here. Naz is in. Managed to get my leg up. That's it. How's it going? It's still going, everyone. It's still going. And I think I'll call this one the one where I showed you my naked toes, because that'll get the hits. Remember, folks, the OnlyFans. I'll show you my other foot. Only on the OnlyFans. Do tune in. Don't forget, you can and must always drink it up. Oh yes, indeedy.